I recently have had the privilege of reading through quite a few self-published works out on the market. However, I noticed a bad pattern emerge that is easily avoided. That is, in multiple books, I kept reading the word enigmatic, and not enigmatic alone, but enigmatic repeated in close succession. Hey, I'm Colin Switalski. I'm a self-published author, and I'm here to talk about writing. Now, there's nothing wrong with the word enigmatic. In fact, when used ultra sparingly, it can be quite precise, and precision in language is great. But when you've written a 2,000-word short story, and enigmatic is not only in your title, but also written 6 times in your manuscript, there's a problem. A word like enigmatic has a nice flair to it, so it's no wonder these writers were drawn to it. There's also an air of intelligence that surrounds it. The writer likely thought using it would make them sound smart. Of course, enigmatic is one of hundreds of smart-sounding words that we as writers are tempted to use. Listen to this paragraph and let me know in the comments what's wrong with it. Gandalf raised his staff in the cool darkness of the cavern. He spoke the enigmatic words taught to him before the sundering of the world, and his staff illuminated the way. He smirked, knowing he still had his wits about him. He walked the recently illuminated path, his staff hitting the damp rock as he went. Here's your chance to pause the video and comment what you think is wrong here. And before you go looking for this scene in The Fellowship of the Ring, just know I made up this paragraph to make the point. In this paragraph, the word enigmatic isn't the problem. It conveys that Gandalf's words are of a mysterious nature. However, illuminated is overused. Instead of, he walked the recently illuminated path, I could have written, he walked the recently lit path, and the problem would have been avoided. So in using a dumb word in the second instance, I actually make my writing sound more smart, whereas using the smart word twice actually had the reverse effect. Now, art is subjective, and word choice is ultimately up to the writer. But realize that if you overuse a smart word like enigmatic, you're showing yourself to be less creative in the minds of many readers. You also look dumber than you probably are. And since these books were self-published, it makes their work look less professional. You may be wondering how my own writing stacks up to this critique, and I may be an offender in some cases. However, I do a lot of work cleaning up my manuscripts so they don't overuse smart words. Sometimes you just need to have words that mean similar things in short succession. I've certainly needed it in my writing. And when that happens, you can always find an online thesaurus to get synonyms from. This is a better option than using the same smart words over and over in your manuscript. I hope this video helps someone. I didn't think this needed to be said, but apparently it does. If you want to see more videos about self-publishing and writing, be sure to subscribe. I also have a blog where I talk about writing and more specifically self-publishing and the journey that I've gone through. So if you're interested in that, links are in the description. And until next time, take care.